welcome to this collective reading. And if this isn't for you, please let it go. If it resonates, please comment below. This is my first time doing this. And already dropping into space, it's absolutely not what I expected I was going to be doing today. So, yeah, I just want to emphasize, don't force it to fit if it's not for you. Don't constantly look to external readings to get all the answers to your life. Some things are meant to be a mystery. Some things are meant to be found out in due time. Take this as what it is, don't give all your power away continuously finding readings online and forcing them to fit. That's just my piece of advice. So when I tuned in, I immediately saw this is for a small collective of people. It's not for a lot of people. And it is regarding people dealing with mother wounds, which makes sense that with Mother's Day just having passed, that really being heavy on some people's minds, people who have lost their mothers. And like I said, I didn't expect it to go this way. I was thinking this is going to be lighthearted and fun. This is actually, there's a lot of heavy emotion that's coming through. In particular, I'm hearing the name Tony. There's someone named Tony. Your mom is telling me that you're a female. There's a female named Tony who's lost her mom, and your mom wants you to know to not stop dancing, that you miss her so much. And if she, as a soul, she has the higher perspective to know that all it was meant to be. If she had the human choice, she wouldn't have left, and she sees how much you're struggling, and she wants you to know that you're more ready to handle this than you realize, but to not stop dancing. That not only does she not want you to die alongside with her, but that the action of dancing, it will help move emotions through the body. It will help you heal. And she's giving this to me as if it's like a passion of yours. And she doesn't want to see you let it go. So don't stop dancing. I saw some images. So these might, indicate that there is a mother figure on the other side looking to communicate with you if you found this reading. I see a pink butterfly. I see a Tigger plushie. Something about lakeside vacations. Seems like there's a cabin in the back, but I just see a lakeside, perhaps a vacation that your family regularly took when you were growing up. And I see there's somebody who's really thinking about the past and when they were little, and when mom would hop in bed and read them bedtime stories. That being heavy on your mind right now. And sequence, something to do with sequence. I don't know specifically what, but I have a tapestry here with sequence, and it's shining more brightly than ever. It's really catching my eye, so I feel like I'm supposed to mention sequence as well. So let's get into the reading. I want to use the Woodland Wardens deck. Animal spirit guides are all around us, right? We all have spirit guides that work with us, so whether we're aware of them or not. And some of them stay with us for life. Some of them come and go to teach us lessons that we need at a certain time, but their energy can be very helpful. It can be very comforting and very supportive. So I'd like to pull from this deck and see which animal spirit I'm being told to pull three wants to come through to offer some comfort and guidance to whoever this message is for. This is really heavy energy, guys. I really didn't think... I was like, this is just gonna be a fun reading. I'm so sorry for your loss. You know, I'm on a shamanic path and I see that there is higher perspective, higher meaning to everything, and death is a new beginning, and it's a beautiful transition, right? But it doesn't change the fact that for those of us left behind, it hurts like hell, and I'm no stranger to loss. So I just want to take a moment to say, for those of you that this is for right now, I feel you. I really feel you, and I'm sending you so much love right now. I said just 3. That one tried to sneak its way out, but the snail and the huckleberry. Trust in the invisible. Trust in the invisible. You might not be able to see that your moms are still with you, but they are always, 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 always. And obviously all of your stories are going to be a little different, and how you connect to your mothers is going to be a little different. This is a collective reading, you know, it's not a one-on-one. But you're being asked to just trust in the invisible, in what you can't see. Not visible, they might be gone in the flesh and visibly out of sight, but they are with you, and they want you to trust that. The deer and oat, and see what's really standing out to me is, it's interesting, right? Because this deer has like fully developed antlers, indicating that it is an adult deer. But there are these spots, and it's standing out that like a baby deer. And no matter how old we get, our parents will always see us as their babies, and when we lose them, right, we realize that we feel like that baby again that needs their mom. Like I'm really feeling right now that you're feeling like a baby who needs their mom. And again, trust in the invisible. She's with you. She's with you, and you're not alone. And I know it's hard, but the deer and the oat is the healing card. The healing. Take the time to focus on your healing. Healing will come. It is a process. It takes time. It is not linear, but it's happening. It will happen. Honor it, respect it, and love yourself in this process, right? And the elk and ash, just here to provide strength. Strength. You're not alone. You have the strength to get through this. It might not feel that way, but you do. You are healing. Keep going. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Ancient Stones Oracle I'm being asked to use. Ancient Stones Oracle. I know I've seen some readings where I thought the cards were really cool and people did not share what they were, so I'm gonna try to keep you guys really like looped into that, because sometimes the deck just really resonates with you, the imagery, you know, and you want to be able to get it for yourself. The stones, the skeleton of the earth, the structure, they hold such wisdom, memory of ancestors long before us. I'm getting the message, and this might not be for everybody, but that there's something in your ancestral line regarding how losing the mother, the matriarch, has been handled, and that you have the opportunity now, you're being given the opportunity to handle this differently and transmute this ancestral trauma that's been a repeating pattern within your line. And I don't know, I'm not going to go into the specifics. I hope that you're going to, if that is for you, it's going to resonate with you, right? And you'll know what to do. Allow, surrender, feel. No, okay, I'm being told to give a little bit more. That in the past, this plays into the healing, okay, into strength. In the past, and this makes sense, our ancestors, a lot of the time didn't have time or the privilege of being able to feel and heal. They had to make sure they could survive, and there's been a lot of suppression of emotion. Therefore, it never really did heal. And so not only an ancestral trauma is passed on, right? So not only right now are you experiencing the loss of your own mother directly. Wow, this is heavy coming through you. But you're also experiencing ancestral repressed pain of loss of the mother in times before, and ancestors not having had the opportunity to let that process through them, right? And so it's a tall task. That's a lot that you're asking to process. Ground yourself, nourish yourself, sleep, eat as well as you can. Give yourself the opportunity to heal, and know that strength doesn't necessarily mean putting on a brave face. There is immense strength in allowing yourself to feel your feelings, especially in today's Western world. We're told to repress, take a pill, play this game, go shopping, eat this food, whatever it is to get out of how we feel, right? Because it's uncomfortable, and we're taught that uncomfortable is like death, but it's not. It can actually really lead to beautiful transformation, and there's so many profound shifts that I've experienced on the other side of intense, immense pain, right? But I had to let myself feel it, and doing that requires strength. It's a message for someone. It's not going to be for everybody. Sorry, it's just crazy. The cycle breaker. You'll get through it. Cycle ending. The cycle breaker. What did I just say? It's so crazy. How, I've been on a spiritual path for a while, and it still will always blow my mind, and it should, right? Spirit is ineffable, but that's really crazy that this is the card that just came out. That's some confirmation. So that's definitely a message for somebody, right? You'll get through it. You've got the support of your ancestors with you, okay? You are not alone. Trust in the invisible. You might not see them, but they are there. Okay, that's it. That's all they want from here. You know what? But I want to show you what's on the bottom of the deck from that, right? Weather the storms. Let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. Like I just said, too, like I've had some really profound shifts on the other side of pain. Let it change you. Weather the storm. This is a storm, and what happens with storms? They all pass. It doesn't mean you're ever going to stop loving or missing your mom, but what you're feeling now is not, you're not going to feel that forever. And if you spend some time, I don't know if, whoever's watching this meditates or is into any spiritual practices, but we all are psychic beings. It is our natural state to be able to connect to spirit. It's just, some of us are more in tune with that coming into this world than others, but it is our birthright. It is something that's sort of been forgotten and lost, but we can all reconnect with that, right? So I invite you to try to spend the time, close your eyes, drop into space, no expectations, get your mind out of the way, and try to connect with these loved ones that you've lost. Okay. This is the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. Sort of give us an idea of what's going on with you guys behind the scenes, like how this is energetically affecting you. Because it's pushing you to growth. I know it doesn't feel that way, but death leads to rebirth, right? And now that goes for your moms who have been reborn in spirit and will be reborn into new ways of being, but for yourselves as well, right? When we allow ourselves to fall apart in a loss, it's like an emotional death. It feels like dying, and you'll be forever changed, right? And from that, there is an inevitable rebirth. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Okay, I'm picking up on the sense that this collective who this is for, you are actually spiritually gifted, and you might not know that now. Now, again, it's all of our birthrights, like I said. Some of us, just like some people, we're all a microcosm of the entire universe, right? Just in different percentages how things manifest through us, right? So some people might be naturally more adept at sports. Some people might be naturally more adept at math. What I'm getting from this is that this is a collective of naturally spiritually adept individuals that might not fully know that yet. Either you do know that, and this is going to crack you open even more, right? To connect even more, or that this is going to be sort of a catalyst. It's going to start you on this path of either psychic connection, telepathic type gifts, or mediumship, like actual mediumship, doing something like this. And it's such a profound thing when we can look back at our lives and see how our own pain was able to be transmuted into something that was able to be of service to others, right? So these gifts that we come into this world with are meant to be shared. We're meant to be of service in one way or another. So for some of you, this might very well be this catalyst that sets you in this direction to be able to help a lot of people. Perhaps people that are feeling as you're feeling right now, disconnected, lost, alone, sad, to reconnect with those that have passed, so that they know that they're not actually gone, so that they know that they're not alone. Yeah, and I'm seeing here too, the angel, the eyes are closed. So you really, it's an opportunity, you have free will, do what you want, but you're being invited to meditate, close your eyes, drop into space, and try to connect right now. Really try to tap into that within you. See? Above the head is this, which is, to me, it's representing spirit, right? Wanting to connect. So drop into space, allow these energies to come in, through the crown chakra, through the third eye, and start to develop those psychic energy centers down into the heart. One more. Yep. I am presence. Light body, activation, accessing the divine within. This is opening you up to an entire new way of being, to your own connection to the divine. It's really profound. And at the bottom of the deck, I'm feeling called to read Holy Grail, Inner Discovery, Finding Sacredness. You are what you seek. the idea of everything that you're dealing with now is to truly send you on this journey within, to connect to the God being that is within you, that's within all of us. And this is the Angels and Ancestors Pocket Oracle, also by Kyle Gray. There's a lot of support around this collective right now. This is a really... all of this that's going on is so much more profound behind the scenes than you realize, and there is a slew of angels and ancestors and light beings surrounding this collective. Now you're each going to have your own set of guides, and then there are archangels that work with multiple people, and I think you will see in time, if you take this journey inwards, you start to connect, that you're going to start to get to know these guides. And you're going to be able to feel their support and connect with them. And wow, it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful energy. You are becoming, unraveling to be rewoven into your truth. All right, it was at the bottom. It's really calling. It didn't jump out, but I do want to read it because it immediately caught my eye. Spirit Fox, trust your talents, changing times. We're a gifted collective, but I'm going to keep going. See if something else wants to come out. Seer. See beyond the current situation. That higher perspective. Now again, I don't know if you're familiar with some of the ways non-duality is taught in the New Age, and just there's a lot of spiritual bypassing that's going along, right? Where see everything is for the greatest good and see the higher perspective at all times. And yes, but also feel your feelings. We're not here to spiritually bypass. They don't go away like that message for somebody who your ancestors been tried that and now you're here dealing with it. That energy needs to be expressed. Crying, screaming, dancing, moving, honor our feelings. We are human beings. We came here to feel. Okay, we didn't come here to pretend like we're these spiritually enlightened beings that have no feelings and we're not affected by something as horrific as losing your mother, okay? So, see beyond the current situation, but I'm not inviting you to spiritually bypass. I'm not diminishing the pain that you're going through by any means. But look, she's closing her eyes, she's divining. It's very aligned with what's been going on, as well as guardian angel. You are not alone, all right? You guys are surrounded right now in these beautiful guides, okay? Confirmation. And the High Priestess, harness mystic power. Really profound, guys. This is like a major turning point in your lives, which obviously losing your mother always will be, but this is really unlocking something within you. And some of you might be a little aware of that already. Some of you might not be. But at the end of this, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The sun. where you will enjoy success and happiness. Okay? Weather the storm, let it change you. The storm shall pass. The sun will come out again. I'm being asked to leave this here. Just because I want to, find so much love and comfort in this deck. I'm hearing, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Your moms, they want to scream that at you, okay? They really, really want you to know that. And I really, truly invite you to drop in and tune into that loving energy for yourself. Because again, the separation, that's an illusion. That's an illusion. You are not alone. Trust in the invisible. Okay. But this, the Rose Oracle, I absolutely love this deck, and it's brought me such loving comfort and joy in times of hardship. It's been very healing for my heart, and therefore I want to, it's by Rebecca Campbell. I want to pull a card from here for you to close out with. The Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. I know when I have gone through losses with people, there have been so many instances, even when it was so clearly not my fault or not in my control, where I either blamed myself, or I had survivor's guilt, or I wondered if I had done things differently. And I just think back over the past and, you know, regrets of things said or unsaid. And that's such a natural part of loss and grief. But you're being asked to just release that, to be gentle, to forgive yourself, because mom's like, there's nothing to forgive. You're my perfect baby. I'm sorry. I really didn't see this. You're my perfect baby. There's nothing to forgive. Love yourself, and I wish you could see yourself as I see you. That's what someone there is saying. And I'm hearing the name Jessica. That might not be for, I don't know. This is all very, I've never done a collective reading like this before, and I've never done collective channeling. So please, if this resonates, drop a comment. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm going to post my email. I'm going to start taking clients. I'm ready to take that leap. It's sort of been put on hold as I've been working out missing pieces, but I can see that there's a lot going on behind the scenes that wants to work through me, and I want to be of service to people in that way. So definitely reach out if you're interested in working with me, and I wish you so much love and healing, and just take it one day at a time. Accept the ebbs and flows of life, and forgive and love yourself, and do what you can to feel comforted and supported at this time. Mom loves you.